People. No, I'm just joking. This is my first movie review, and for the first review, I'm going to do Spider-Man 3. I've wanted to review this movie for a long time, and I'm just now getting it down, recorded. But yeah, let's just jump right into this. I've been talking with a lot of people about this movie, and there's been like a general majority on this as far as opinions for this movie. Not everyone hates it, but I'll say 8 or 7 out of 10 people hate this movie, including me. There's just so many mistakes. It's very annoying. The only thing that I like about this is the special effects, which, given its time, 2007, it should be good. Now, there are so many flaws in this movie, it really makes me sick, because like little things that just visually it doesn't make any sense. Yes, the special effects were awesome, but it did have its little flaws here and there. The story is a huge thing everyone's having a problem with, because it's everywhere. Like, you have Sandman, and then you have the whole Spider-Man having to get the black suit and act all evil, and then you have, of course, Aunt May, and you got Mary Jane, and you got Harry, and Peter Parker wants to propose, and then it's everywhere. It's like everything they want to, and then Venom. My God, I don't even know if I should put that in here, but yeah, Venom actually showed up. This is one thing that pissed me off. Okay, in every trailer for Spider-Man 3, I remember when it came out, all you saw was Venom in every single trailer, as if he's going to be the main antagonist in the film, when really he was only in the film for about 10 minutes, and I don't understand that. And the thing is, he was awesome. They designed him awesome. They had him look awesome in the movie. But the character they got, the guy they got to play Eddie Brock, I forgot what's his name, from that 70s show. But in the comic book and in the old cartoons, Eddie Brock was a buff guy, not some toothpick guy who annoyed the hell out of people. But that's just one thing that made me upset. Now it's a scene where Peter and Harry are fighting in Harry's house, with Harry's father's house, and towards the end of the fight, Harry throws a grenade, the goblin grenades, little orange things, at Peter, but he somehow senses it, even though he didn't use Spidey sense in this whole freaking movie. He senses it, grabs it with his web, throws it back at him. Okay, it blows up right next to his face, right? And he just gets a burned face. Like, his face is messed up on one side, the side it blew up on. But then later on in the movie, when Peter's on top of the building with Venom, he throws a grenade at him and somehow he dies. And I don't understand it. How can the same grenade blow up right next to a guy's head? He's still alive. Like, I'm just burned a little bit. I'm still on my path to kill Peter. And then, it kills someone, and it wasn't by their face. It was like by his stomach. It blows up. It has the fakest graphics I've ever seen for a bomb. It was like a PlayStation 1 explosion. I'm like, really? We're really supposed to believe that was a real explosion? Okay. Another flaw. The freaking butler. He says nothing the first 2 movies, and he talks about, well, now I've held my mouth closed for the last 3 movies, and something makes me want to tell you the truth of what really happened, even though you've been trying to kill Spider-Man for the last 2 movies, and then he just rambles until he gets to the point like, he was killed by the blade on his own glider. I'm like, really? He could barely get the line out. First of all, I saw in the outtakes he kept messing it up like 50 times. But still, who writes that? Like, you wait till now. After, he's been in a hospital, got amnesia, knocked out, and everything, and you tell him now, like, Tell him when it happened. Why didn't you? I want an answer. And another thing, okay, when Harry's fighting Peter, when Peter Parker's on his little motor scooter, whatever you want to call it. Okay, he's riding, and then he fights Harry. When Harry attacks him from behind. Another part is when his helmet, if you look close enough, Peter Parker's helmet actually comes off before Harry even hits him. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, the fighting, and Harry's like dragging Peter through all of these buildings, head first, mind you, through all of these buildings, and he's not knocked out. He's fine. He's breaking bricks with his face, and he's okay. But he knocks Harry out of the sky one time. He hits his head on the pole, and he's knocked out. I mean, Peter's been dragged through buildings, and Harry just hits a pole like bang. Oh no, I care now. And then he tries to resuscitate him, it's not working. And then he's in the hospital, and he has the doctor just talk about his amnesia and stuff. And as soon as Peter and Mary Jane come in, he's like, "Those are my friends." I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, you have amnesia. And so he's asking Peter like stupid questions. Then he ends every statement with right. Like he gets it correct, and he's like, right. My dad was the Goblin, and I'm the Goblin. We're in New York. Just stupid questions. It's like, why does he know all this? I mean, amnesia isn't just partial. Like he's going to remember something, but I mean, goodness. And when the black okay, let me hit this first. Okay, the meteorite. You mean to tell me of all places in the world for a meteorite to fall, it falls right next to Peter Parker? Like, of all places, what a coincidence, it lands right next to Peter Parker. And then when the black stuff, when he gets on Peter, he's laying in bed, right, with the suit on. No mask, mind you. No mask. And it's starting to cover his suit, little Spidey suit. And it's all on him and stuff, and it goes on his face, and then the screen goes black. So we're like, okay, what happened? And then they show the next scene, okay, his suit's black now, he's outside on top of a building, and his mask is black. And I'm wondering, he wasn't wearing his mask when it took him over. So how